yeah. She wanted night like a second skin, red lips whispering all my sins. Her touch was church and her breath a flame. I said her name, she never asked mine. Oh, nothing wrapped in velvet and sin. We danced where heaven won't begin. She took my soul with every grin, left me high, alone in my skin. The room was dim, but our bodies screamed. Love wasn't real, but the pleasure seemed. She kissed like guilt and moaned like rain, then left me smoking in my shame. Oh, nothing wrapped in velvet and sin. She gave me heat, not where love's been. I held her close, but I couldn't win. She was gone by night's last spin. Oh, nothing wrapped in velvet and sin. She gave me heat, not where love's been. I held her close, but I couldn't win. She was gone by night's last spin. Velvet lights in candlelight, bodies close, but hearts ain't right. Now I chase dreams I can't unsee. Her perfume still follows me. She was a moment I'll never outrun. Velvet and sin, and I was undone. She don't need diamonds, she don't wear gold alone. She wraps the truth in stories never told. With every smile, she cuts me deep. In velvet chains I lie, I bleed, I sleep in. Velvet chain, soft but tight, pulling me in every lonely night. A kiss is silk, her love is pain. I'm shackled now to a velvet chain. She don't promise, she don't explain. She leaves you drowning in a hurricane. You call it love, but it's a game where you lose your soul and forget your name. Velvet chain, tight, pulling me in every lonely night. A kiss is sealed, her love is pain. I'm shackled now to a velvet chain. I tried to run, but there's no door. She's in the smoke, the bed, the floor. Perfume lingers, sharp as blades, and in the dark I beg her to stay. I'm still alone. I'd break free if I could stand the pain, but I'm in love with a velvet chain. On the outside, razor underneath, lips like honey, tongue full of grief. He don't want love, he just wants escape, wrapped in a touch like caution tape. Give me that velvet damage, deep and slow. Don't ask why, just take control. Make me forget where the pain begins. Heal me dirty, cleanse my sins. Yeah, velvet damage, sink me in. She don't love, but she sure can heal, with nails on back and skin that feels like nighttime prayers whispered low. Don't save my soul, just steal the show. This ain't affection, it's addiction. Two broken people, making each other feel real for a few minutes. Give me that velvet damage, wreck me right, hold me hostage through the night. Lust don't lie, it tells the truth. I don't want peace, I want Bruce proof. Velvet damage, my kind of smooth. Don't stay, don't explain, just come back next time and break me again. just hold me tight. With eyes like danger and lips like night. No strings, no lies, just body and beat. We fell like smoke, slow and sweet. In those velvet hours, skin met skin, breathless rhythm, soaked in sin. Her hips were jazz, her kiss was wine. We lost the clock, we blurred the line. Yeah, we lived in velvet hours beyond right or wrong. Nails down my spine like a sacred script. Tongue spoke truth, we never quipped. She said, make me forget who I used to be. And I drowned in her like deep whiskey. In those velvet hours, nothing was real, only fire we could touch and feel. My hands read stories across her thighs. In every moan we said goodbye to shame inside those velvet hours. Candle wax on trembling skin. We danced the dark, lost within. Her back arched like a silent prayer, and I praised every breath she gave in the air. Those velvet hours still haunt my sheets, where wild hearts made quiet heat. She left at dawn, no name, no sound, but I still taste her spinning round. I still ache for those velvet hours unbound. Candlelight flickers on her naked skin. The heat of her breath pulls me deep within. Her lips like poison, her touch like flame. In the dark I called her name in shame. Angel of mercy, I crossed that line, lost in her velvet shadows, drank her wine. Her body was heaven, but her love was a sin. Now I pay the price for the night I let her in. wrapped around my wrist. Her whispers were daggers, her kisses were twists. I knew I was falling, but I craved her more. Now I'm locked outside my lover's door. Angel of mercy, I crossed that line, lost in her velvet shadows, drank her wine. Her body was heaven, but her love was a sin. Now I pay the price for the night I let her in. Her nails on my skin drew a burning trail. In her game of pleasure I was bound to fail. The room was spinning, lost in sweet disease. Now I beg you, angel, bring me to my knees. Velvet shadows still haunt my dreams. Her whispers echo in silent screams. Angel of mercy, cleanse my soul tonight, before her velvet shadows steal my life. Lips like whiskey on my tongue, one sweet taste and I'm already gone. Silk sheets tangled, bodies collide. In your arms I lose my pride. Velvet sins under candle glow, moving slow where no one knows. Every moan's a midnight song. In your heart I don't belong, but I stay all night long. Nails trace fire down my spine. Your whispers say, baby, you're mine. The world outside fades to black. Just you and me, no turning back. Velvet sins under candle glow, moving slow where no one knows. Every moan's a midnight song. In your heart I don't belong, but I stay all night long. neon flash, breathing deep, lost inside this wicked heat. The way you move, the way you tease, bring me down onto my knees. Velvet sins, baby, take me there again. Now sin, baby, take me there again. Baby, take me there again. The lights were low, but not for mood, just easier to fake the truth. You touched me slow, like it meant more, but baby, I knew what we were doing it for. Your skin was warm, but your heart was gone, and we danced that dance all night long. No words, no sound, just skin and breath, but love had slipped into quiet death. We loved in silence, no sweet refrain, just bodies moving through the pain. You kissed like habit, our moonlight need, but we were both lost in different dreams. It wasn't passion, it wasn't fire, just the last echo of a long dead desire. You turned me over like a page you'd read, but your touch felt scripted and your eyes misled. We moved like lovers, but we weren't the same, just two strangers playing a lover's game. The sheets still burn, but my soul stayed cold, cause baby, your warmth felt bought and sold. We played pretend till the moon was dry and said goodbye without goodbye. We loved in silence through teeth and sin, trying to feel something from deep within. You bit my neck, I scratched your back, but we were just ghosts on a passion track. Not love, not hate, just a practice side. We loved in silence and let it die. It's crazy how the body can still crave what the heart don't even try to save. You gripped my hips, I held on tight, but we weren't making love that night. We loved in silence, the final round. No laughter, no music, not even a sound. Your breath was heavy, your hands were sure, but your soul was distant, cold and pure. Now I know why I close my eyes. We loved in silence, just to say goodbye.
The room was dim, the sheets undone, two strangers chasing midnight fun. You kissed me slow like it was fate, but I knew better than to wait. No names, no past, no plans ahead, just soft confessions in a bed. We talked and gasped in breath and curves, letting bodies serve what hearts deserve. We loved without words, like thieves trading touch for hurt. Your mouth said stay, your eyes said leave. In your arms I still couldn't breathe. No promises, no truth disturbed. We just loved. We loved without words. Your hands read me like a book of sin, found every place I'd hidden in. I gave you parts I never name, but you didn't ask and I felt the same. We move like tides with no control, filling spaces, not the soul. And every kiss, though hot and deep, was just a spell we couldn't keep. We love without words, in silence sharper than any curse. You moan like truth, I cried like need, but none of it was meant to lead. We just fed the ache we both preserved, and we love without words. No talk of morning, no candles light, just skin on skin fading into night. I left a mark, you left a hole, two hungry hearts still not whole. We loved without words, like rain falling where fire once burned. We touched, we shook, we drowned in heat, but still walked off with incomplete. A night of truth that never stirred. Yes, we loved without words.
I walk through this house, but it don't feel like home. Since you left, I've been sleeping alone. The clock still ticks, but time stands still, and your perfume's lingering like a will. Where the light used to be, now there's only dark. No more laughter, no more spark. I call your name, but the walls don't speak. I've been searching 7 nights a week. Where the light used to be, it's just me. I washed your cup, still left it by the sink. Can't let go, I'm closer than you think. I replay our fights, I replay your smile, and I'd walk 100 tears per mile. Where the light used to be, now there's just this cold. This house is haunted by the love we used to hold. I hear your footsteps in the floorboards creak, but it's just my heart too sad to speak. Where the light used to be, it's all so bleak. I ain't asking for forever, just one more night, just one more try. Come home and flip that switch again, and light up this goodbye. Where the light used to be, I'll leave the door wide. Let it shine if you change your mind. No lock, no chain, no pride to hide, just a flame waiting on the other side. still shines inside.
Walks in slow like a storm on the rise. Red lips burning with 1,000 lies. Silk dress hanging, smelling sweet like rain. But every man knows she's trouble named Jane. Jane, you pulled me down the drain. Smooth like bourbon, but you drive me insane. I was lost in your fire, drowning in pain. Oh, mercy, Lord, here comes Whiskey Jane. Midnight calls with that devilish grin. She'll steal your soul just to feel the wind. She don't break hearts now, she breaks your flame. Leaves you cold and drawn, whispering her name. Whoa, Whiskey Jane, you poured me down the drain. Smooth like bourbon, but you drive me insane. I was lost in your fire, drowning in pain. Oh, mercy, Lord, here comes Whiskey Jane. Just a game that she loves to play. She kissed my soul, then she slipped away. Left me with nothing but this old blues to play. Oh, Whiskey Jane, you haunt me every night. Shadow in the bottle, flicker in the light. I was your fool, now I bear the chain. God save the next man from Whiskey Jane.
You poured whiskey down my throat, then whispered lies in a half-tide coat. We didn't talk, but we both knew love don't live in hotel rooms. Whiskey, skin, and lies, wet sheets and half-shut eyes. I held your hips like holy sin, kissed you deep, but never in. You traced my name across your thigh while calling someone else late at night. But I still stayed, 'cause he was truth, and I was drunk off your uncouth. Off it, just whiskey, skin, and lies. We baptized lust in your sighs. You weren't mine, but I still bled. In every moan, a word unsaid. I'll ring no name, just sweat and ache. But I loved you for the mess we'd make. So pour another glass, dim that flame. Say my name, but don't mean my name. We love like ghosts in each other's cries. Just whiskey, skin, and goddamn lies.
Lights are low, but I see your eyes shining like fire in the midnight sky. You say it's wrong, but you're still here. The closer we get, the less I hear. Whisper my name in the dark. Let your touch ignite the spark. Lose control, give in tonight. Whisper my name, make it feel so right. Your fingertips draw maps across my skin, tracing places where we've always been. This dance we do, no words required. Just breathing bodies lost in desire. Whisper my name in the dark. Let your touch ignite the spark. Lose control, give in tonight. Whisper my name, make it feel so right. Every sigh is a secret you confess, never kiss. Every kiss leaves me breathless. Tomorrow might steal you away, but tonight, baby, we'll let passion stay. Whisper my name in the dark. Let your touch ignite the spark. Lose control, give in tonight. Whisper my name, make it feel so right. You came home late with a smile that wasn't real. Tried to fake the love, but I could feel the chill. You looked through me like I wasn't there. 1,000 miles between us and just one empty stare. It's the whispers you never said that haunt me in this bed. Your silence screams the truth more than any word ever could. I can't fight what I can't see, but I know you're slipping free. Your perfume fades, but not the things you hide. And every lie's a ghost that never says goodbye. I searched the room for traces of your heart, but it packed and left before the words could start. It's the whispers you never said that echo inside my head like thunder in a quiet room. It's the silence that seals our doom. If goodbye was on your mind, you never gave me the time. Maybe love don't die, it just fades out slow. With every quiet moment it forgets to grow. But I would rather hear your pain than feel your love lost in vain. It's the whispers you never said that broke us down instead. No yelling, no slam doors, just the sound of love no more. I knew it when you turned your head. In the whispers you never said. You used to whisper forever under candlelight. Now those same words feel colder than the night. I play them back like an old sad song. Turns out your promises were never that strong. You said the words but not the truth. They were sweet but stripped to proof. I held on tight while you slipped away, smiling at me with nothing left to say. Love ain't just talk, it's time and intent. And you gave me words you never You painted futures on the walls of my mind, but left them blank when you ran out of time. You said I'm your always, you're safe, you're home, but I've never felt this lost, this alone. You said the words but not the truth, built me dreams without a roof. I believe 'cause I wanted to, now all I've got is what's not true. You kiss my tears and you reinvent, those were words you never meant. Now I read between your lines, see the silence in your rhymes, and though you spoke so soft, so kind, there was no soul behind. You said the words but not the truth. Your I love you was just for use, like a melody that fades too fast, just a moment that couldn't last. I gave you faith, you paid in rent with words you never meant. You never meant. We sit in silence, the clock ticks loud, and two hearts once dancing and now lost in the crowd. You're right beside me, but 1,000 miles gone. Your body's still here, but your soul moved on. You ain't here, but I still feel you in the way you don't say a thing. Every word left unspoken, tears pulling on my heartstrings. You've gone quiet, but the hurt is loud. You ain't here, and I'm not proud. Your coffee's on the table, lipstick on the rim, but your love's just a shadow growing dim. We used to share dreams over morning light. Now we share a bed and say goodnight. You ain't here, but I still feel you in the way you look through me. You smile like nothing's wrong, but you're longing to be free. I touch your hand, it don't reach back. You ain't here, and that's a fact. But maybe love don't leave with a suitcase packed. It fades in silence, never coming back. And what's left behind ain't hate or lies, just empty rooms and long goodbyes. You ain't here, but I still feel you, like a ghost I can't let go. You move like you're staying, but your heart already said no. If you're gone, then let me grieve. You ain't here, so I believe. You used to whisper my name at night, like it held all your love soft and right. But now you speak like
I'm just the air. No warmth, no pull, like I'm not even there. You stopped saying my name, like I was just some face in a frame. I waited for it like a song on repeat, but silence came steady, slow and discreet. Now even the wind sounds more like you, 'cause you stopped saying my name. It's true. At dinner you talk, but never to me. Eyes on your plate or the big TV. I called you darling, you flinched like shame, and I knew in that moment things won't be the same. You stopped saying my name, like a book you closed, tired of the flame. Even strangers get more than I do. At least they get a glance, maybe a how are you. But I sit invisible in this game since you stopped saying my name. A name, a name is just letters, but when said with love, it's a prayer, a poem sent from above. Now mine just echoes through these walls, unheard, unloved, like forgotten calls. You stopped saying my name, and that's how I knew it wasn't the same. You didn't need to leave or slam the door. The silence told me even more. No goodbye, no tears, no blame, just the weight of you not saying my name.
Your hands knew where to go, like you met me long ago, but your eyes never looked past skin. Didn't ask where I'd been. You said the right things in the dark, but none of them lit a spark. And every moan, every breath I gave felt like love digging its own grave. You undressed me, but never knew me. Touched my body like you saw through me. You made me feel but not seen, a midnight fix, a borrowed dream. We burned hot, but you never grew me. You undressed me, but never knew me. Your mouth on mine, smooth, short and slow, but your soul stayed cold below. You took me deep, I let it slide, but inside I felt that empty tide. I gave you all, but not my truth. You didn't care to see my youth, just hips, lips and breathless cries, but never questions, never why. You undressed me, but never knew me. Tangled sheets, but no real story. You played my body like your blues guitar, but skipped the verses where the real wounds are. We danced, we sighed, we moved unruly. You undressed me, but never knew me. Oh, you knew how to my shadow, but never truly. We touched in fire, but froze inside. No deeper dive, no place to hide. Now I know what it means to be lonely. When someone holds you, but never knew you wholly.
You pulled me in like a summer storm, hands so soft but far from warm. Your breath was heat, your lips divine, but baby, none of that was mine. The way you sighed, the way you shook, could have fooled a poet with just one look. But I felt it deep beneath the sheet, your body lied. Oh, but it lied so sweet. Your body lied so sweet. Every move, every moment a cheat. You said don't stop, but your soul said go. And I danced in the dark, too slow to know. I kissed the fire, but tasted defeat. Oh, your body lied, and it lied so sweet. You bit your lip like you meant to stay, but your heart had packed and gone away. We tangled up in sweat and sin, but I was out while you let me in. You scratched my back, I lost my pride, chasing the truth between your thighs. And when we came incomplete, two broken songs in a silent beat. Your body lied so sweet, like velvet chains inside in the seat. You arched like love, you cried like pain, but it was all just thunder with no rain. I touched the lie, I kissed the heat. Yeah, your body lied, and it lied so sweet. I wanted more than your hands could give, more than a night, just to feel I live. But you were gone before the light left me breathless, not holding tight. Your body lied so sweet. I played your song on endless repeat. Thought I found truth in your wild cries, but love don't hide in trembling thighs. Now I know when it tastes like defeat. Your body lied, and it lied so sweet. You kiss me slow like we still belong, but the rhythm's off, baby, something's wrong. You smile too easy, you laugh too loud. You're wearing guilt like a shroud in a crowd. Your eyes don't lie, but you do. I see the truth shining right through you. You say you're mine, but you flinch at my touch. You say it's nothing, but it's way too much. I ain't a fool, I feel it too. Your eyes don't lie, but you do. Your phone face down, your guard up high. You're counting minutes, watching the sky. You used to hold me like you never let go. Now I feel more alone than you'll ever know. Your eyes don't lie, but you do. They're telling me we're almost through. You say you're tired, but it's not from the day. You're tired of me, but too scared to say. It's not what you say, it's what shines through. Your eyes don't lie, but you do. eyes don't lie, but you do. I loved you deep and I still do. But I won't beg for what you hide. I'll walk away with my pride. You told me nothing, but I always knew. Your eyes don't lie, but you do. Said it, but you didn't have to. The way you pulled away said what was true. No fight, no tears, just empty nights. And the quiet hit harder than 1,000 fights. Your silence was the goodbye. You left without a word, without a sigh. No suitcase, no slamming door, but you weren't mine anymore. I kept hoping for one last try, but your silence was a goodbye. I asked if you're okay, you just looked away. Said I'm tired, then drifted into gray. The light in your eyes had long burned out, and your heart had learned how not to shout. Your side